Wow, do I have an awesome product review for you. So I'm telling you, look at all this stuff that I got here on this counter, all this stuff. So I had a company reach out to me called OutOfAir. Reach out to me, they sell bags for a vacuum sealer. They sent me a vacuum sealer as well. These are bags that are, these are 11 by 100 roll. They sent another one that is 8 by 25 and 11 by 25. Then this one was a 8-inch 1 by 100 roll. And then this one is 100 vacuum seal bags that are 4 by 10. And then I got 50 Ziploc zipper vacuum seal bags. These are the 4 mil BP free 11 by 16. These will be great for sous videing some of the bigger items like a roast or something like that. Awesome. And then they also sent me this sealer. I really haven't taken it out of the box yet, so this comes with a couple of bags in it and the directions on it. We're going to do some demonstrations on it, but I kind of just wanted to pull it out. I wanted to kind of show you what it was, and then I'm going to learn how to use it, and then we'll come back and we have some things that we want to use it on already, and then we have some other things that in mind. So so this is a food saver. Again, I know I have a little hand one that's not very effective, but it works. And I will tell you, like on some of the stuff that I use, if I vacuum seal it, the stuff lasts for weeks, and if I don't vacuum seal it, it will start to mold in a couple of days. So pretty cool. I'm going to read through these directions and learn how to use this thing, and we're going to come back and do some demos. All right, so hang around. Let's check this out. This is really awesome. This is really awesome. If you're a cook like I am and you do a lot of food prepping and everything else, I think this is going to be huge in the kitchen, and I think this is something that you're going to see me use over and over again. Like I said, we buy a lot of bulk stuff, you know, fish and meat and stuff like that. This is the perfect way to take it and to freeze it and package it up, because it's just my wife and I, so we buy in bulk. We can kind of divide it all up, whether it be ground beef or some steaks or some fish. So even after we cook them, we can also just kind of put them in the bags and seal them, and they'll stay in the freezer much nicer, a lot longer, and or just we can even heat them up. So so give me a chance to read through some of this stuff, and let's come back and do some demos on it. Hey, so we started talking about these vacuum seal bags. I just want to kind of go through them a little bit. I'm going to show you, we're going to use them here in a couple different applications. I just want to talk a little bit about, because these are 4 mil bags, these will work with any of the vacuum sealers. I have a food saver here, but it will work with the Vac Masters, the Westons, the Cabela's, any of the Seal Meals, the Ziplocs, any of the food saver companies, or any of the vacuum seal machines, right? So it'll work with any of them. So these are the bags. They come in a large variety of sizes. They're 4 mils. They're BPA free bags, right? They keep food safe, right? Avoid freezer burns. 7 layers in this in the 4 mil, so they're puncture resistant. They're tough bags. You can boil them, microwave with them, freeze them. Strong materials. They're fit for sous vide. So I'm a big guy. I like to sous vide cook some of my foods. So we're actually, some of the things that we're going to vacuum bag today, we're going to vacuum bag because we're going to actually sous vide cook them. So I'm going to see how that works in the sous vide. I like the idea of having these vacuum sealed and being able to take them right out of the freezer, throw them right into the sous vide cooker, and cook them up, and then pull them out and just kind of brown them and then go, right? So so they're pretty good. Again, they have a seal on them, so you can write on them. So we're going to actually go out there. So some of these are bags, and I haven't even pulled them out and looked at them yet. So some of these are bags. These are bags. There's 100 bags in here. And these are actually 6 by 8. So we'll pull one of these out. Maybe. Look at them. Nice. See how they have the nice white label on them to write what's in it. I like that idea. These are really small. These are really actually good for single things. I'm going to actually try to do something. I'm wondering if I cut an avocado in half and put the half of an avocado in here and seal it. Will that stay fresh? Will it stay green? Because my biggest thing is if I put an avocado in here, when I use one for a salad or something, I only use half of one. Then the other half goes bad by the next day and turns all black. So it's just kind of an idea that I would go through that and try that. Another ones of these are rolls. So these are rolls. I think. Hold on a second. I think we're gonna grab something to cut these with. All right. So let's check this out and see what we got here. Again, this is rolls. So here you go. You got 2 different size rolls in here where you can make your own size bags. You can make them as long as you want. Of course, they only have the width. And then the other ones in here are longer. So two different sizes of those. And then there are some other ones where you just pull the bags out and then you pull them and cut them to size. These are the ones 8" by 100 feet. This one here is 11" by 100 feet. And then they have these really, really big ones over here. These are 11 by 16, so these are really, really big. Those are big sealing bags. So again, we do buy some stuff in bulk. Matter of fact, we actually just went to the grocery store today. They had chicken breast on sale. So we bought some chicken breast, and I think we're actually going to do that with the chicken breast first. I think we're going to open that up, and I think maybe we'll use the 8" by 100 feet, and we'll give that a go. Well, that's pretty cool. Alright, so it kind of reminds me of pulling it out. So the bags you pull out, get to the size you want, and then you zipped it along here. So let's say we get down here, we're going to get rid of these things here. And there we go. So it has a little cutter on here. Very nice, very nice. So let's go out and I'm going to pull that chicken out of the refrigerator, and then we're going to bag it up and put it in the freezer. All right, let's give this a go. So I'm going to pull this out, and here's the chicken breast that we bought. So I'm going to divide this first package in half. So my question is, will 2 fit in there? I think so. And I can put one in and another one on top of it, maybe a little bit. So I'm going to put the bag in here and slide it across. So like that. It's got the nice writing on it, so I can write on here chicken breast, and I can put the date on it. Right? And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to open up the food saver. We're going to make the bag. So it does say to make this about 3 inches longer than required. So make sure you do that. Push down on the edges till it clicks. This is dry, so we're just going to seal it. It's going to take a second, heat up. The light's flashing. I'm going to get a knife while that's doing that, so that we can cut this open. Alright, so this should be all done. Oh. So, did a nice job sealing it. Alright, we got our bag. Now, I've never done this before, so this is all brand new stuff to me. So these are pretty good sized chicken breasts. Maybe I'll put this in an individual package, to be honest with you. I should probably have something to wipe my hand with here. I should probably have some gloves on, huh? Probably what I should have done. Alright, so that's going to be the chicken breast that's in there. Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to wash my hands here and get something, maybe put some gloves on. I think that might be a good move. Alright, let's try this again. So I got the chicken breast in here. I'm learning. So, put it in here. I'm going to close this on it. We're going to do the vacuum. And now it's sealing. So I did one here earlier, just to give you a demonstration of what it looks like. So it worked actually pretty good. So these are big chicken breasts. I think I'm going to try one of the other bags here, and I'll come back and I'll show you what that looks like when we're going to put 2 in one bag. So, alright, this one's done. So nice. Yeah. And then we can take them out, we can throw them in a sous vide cooker, we can just throw them in the freezer, we can write on them what we need. Very nice, very nice. So let's try one of the other bags. I'll come back in a minute here and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, this is the 11-inch bag that I'm using right now. I'm going to put the chicken in there. Fat, this would be actually perfect for the sous vide cooker. And again, these would be perfect for when we're marinating something, putting it in a dry rub. I know when we do the tri-tip, we'll actually probably do a dry rub on it before we put it in the bag, and then we'll seal it in the bag, let it sit overnight, and then we will cook it up. So let's give this a try. Let's see how I'm doing. I'm learning. I'm not sure about the machine. The bags are pretty good. So OutOfAir. So you're going to go down there and you want to check out OutOfAir. I'll put a link down to their website and let you know how you can get a hold of all that stuff. Alright, now it's sealing it. And we're almost done. There we are. Alright, so there we have our 2 bags. So this would actually be perfect for that sous vide cooker, because you'd want to lay it in there and just kind of lay it in there like that. And so that would be perfect for sous vide cooking. You know, like I say, it's perfect for just storing material in a freezer. You don't ever have to worry about freezer burn again or any of that kind of stuff. Now I have one more package of chicken here I'm going to do. I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. You don't need me to see doing that. Alright, I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like when we're all done. Alright, this is how the chicken came out. 2 pieces. We put 2 pieces in all the rest of them, with the exception of the first 2. But yeah, they came out pretty good. We actually put the tri-tip in here. We actually marinated it. We put some olive oil on it, put a dry rub on it. And then we're going to vacuum seal this thing up. So we're actually going to throw this in the sous vide cooker probably tomorrow and have it for dinner. So we're going to throw that in there. A little nervous about the olive oil in here, but it seemed to do okay. We'll see if anybody got into the machine. It actually has a moisture setting, so if you have something that's moist, so you don't want it to crush it, you can set it so that that doesn't crush it, I guess. That's what it does. Alright. Alright, and there's our sous vide tri-tip for tomorrow. Alright, we're going to test this thing out in the sous vide cooker, and we'll let you know how it comes out. Give you a video of that. Quick clips of that. So I'll see you in the next segment. Hey, so I was going to show you, we did our sous vide cooking. This is out of the sous vide. This is the out of air bag. It actually worked really well. The bag held up well. It didn't leak at all in the water. The water's nice and clear. So it did a really good job holding up in the sous vide cooker. Good job. Hey, so I want to kind of give you a wrap-up thought of my out-of-air bag experience. Wanted to kind of been using it now for a couple of weeks. Had a chance to do a lot of grocery shopping and freezing stuff, and we did some cooking with them on a sous vide cooker and just some other testing. So really great product. I would say for cost-wise, excellent. Go down there and check them out. They're very sturdy, very thick. They come in a large variety of styles and shapes like you've seen in the first part of this video. I was very happy with the quality of this. The sous vide cooking, when we did the tri-tip, it worked perfect. It marinated it. It sat in there, didn't leak. We sous vide cooked it. It came out perfect. Again, if you're anything in today's with the way the groceries are, buying in bulk and then dividing them up and freezing them, this eliminates all the worry about freezer burn or lasting. Even some of the other stuff, like we buy the Capini wraps and some egg life wraps and some other things, and they spoil pretty fast. So it's real quick. You could put them in here, you take the air out, and they'll last 2 to 3 times longer. At least that's been my experience so far out of using them. So really great product. So I really would suggest that you go down there and check out these out of air bags. If you do a lot of bulk shopping and stuff like that, again, dividing things into portion sizes and stuff like that, I would say if you get these, you would never have to buy probably another Ziploc bag, which are expensive, and and then you're stuck with one size, whether it be a sandwich bag or a quart bag, whereas here you can make it to whatever size you need it to be. You can make them a little bit longer so that, like I say, the egg life wraps or the Capini wraps, then you can take some, open it, cut the ends off, open it, take some out, put it back in the bag, then vacuum seal it again, put it back in the refrigerator for use a couple days from now, especially on things that are going bad. So really great product. I was really happy. Variety of sizes. The 8-inch by 20 feet foot roll or the 11-inch by 25. They have the smaller bags that are pint sizes that are, so you can get them already pre-made, or the bigger ones that are 11 by 16, or you can get the rolls and do them, make your sizes, the length of the bags that you want. And this is awesome with the pulling them out and the way they cut themselves here. Again, awesome. Pretty happy with them. We will be using them a lot. I'm sure you're going to seeing them in a lot of the upcoming grocery hauls and stuff of that nature. We go to Costco and we get those chickens, the roaster chickens, that we divide them into the segments. So for future uses, we'll be using these. We'll be using them when we, again, when we go shopping and they have the family packs and they have big discounts on the family packs. We'll be buying probably more of them now because we can freeze them. We have a way of packaging them now. And it's also nice to be able to take them out of the freezer and just take out enough where we're going to use. I don't have to take the whole package out and open up the whole package and cook the whole package. Like the chicken breast, we're going to eat 2 of them because there's only 2 of us. So we can freeze them 2 in a package. We can pull out 2 of them, or you can freeze them individually and then take them out one at a time. So if we had guests over, we could take out 3 of them. If my sister-in-law came over, or somebody else came over, and so it's just awesome. I really enjoyed these. Like I said, they're thick, they're strong. They're like I say, they have all that BPA. I'm going to read off the back of here because it just does. So, it's BPA free, right? So, and it just, it keeps your food safe. Tough bags. They do fit the sous vide perfect. They go up to 100 Celsius, which is about over 200 degrees. So you can actually boil them. I would kind of be watching it if I was boiling it for 4 hours at 100 Celsius, but I think that's 220 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can boil them. Capable, and we didn't try that, so I would suggest that you don't try it either, which maybe you could. You can write on them. They all have a seal on them. I'm really curious but the seal is really nice, easy to write on. So you can write on here what it is that's in the bag and then the date you put it in, so that makes it really convenient. Tear them, cut them, make the bags so they really are worry-free. Tough bags. Really like them. They do fit all of the. Again, I can only see what it says on here, but it says it will fit any one of the vacuum sealers. We're using a food saver model, so it's actually really well. 4 mil, BPA free. So give them a try. Go over there if you're doing it. It's a cool thing to invest in and to get. And if you have one of these food savers, instead of going out and buying those expensive ones, or you use a lot of sandwich bags, get rid of the Glad stuff and start saving some money on making your own bags. So, all right, you guys have an awesome day. Go down there and check out those links for the OutOfAir, and we'll see you in the next video. Because go over there and check out this video, and also click on this Alan's Awesome logo here because you guys are awesome. I'll see you in the next video.